The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Good Monday morning, West Michigan. Well, it felt like spring over the weekend, but not the case anymore as we wake up on this new week. We definitely have some snowfall across West Michigan, but the impact should remain limited to just a few hours this morning. 13 weather ball is blinking blue with the, well, what started off as rain just about an hour or two ago has now switched over to this wet, heavier type of snow, and we do have some cooler temperatures in view compared to yesterday. 13 weather ball brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Again, about 2 hours ago, we were closer to the 40-degree mark. But with that precipitation rolling in, that allowed these numbers to cool off, and many of us are nearing that freezing mark. Even with us a little bit above 32 degrees, the nature of this rain switching over to snowfall has overcome those slightly above freezing temperatures and has allowed for some accumulation, especially on the grassy surfaces, including even here on the weather deck. You can see that batch of precipitation rolling in, but we're on the back side of the system in many locations, especially if you're south and west of Grand Rapids, Allegan County off towards Holland and Muskegon. You only have about another 30 minutes or so of this rain-snow mix. But farther to the north, this is the area that will linger on to some snowfall. Again, this is going to be more of a wetter type of snow over the course of this morning, and that's where we could lead to some slippery spots on the roadways. And it's a big reasoning why the National Weather Service has a winter weather advisory for those that are north and east of Kent County. We'll get that in just a second. But here is the system. Low pressure working its way right through the Ohio River Valley. That will swing through by the end of this afternoon. But visibility on the reduced side, where we have seen that switch over to snow, including here in Grand Rapids, only a half mile. Fremont up towards Big Rapids, also on the reduced side as well. But notice that winter weather advisory, Montcalm, Newaygo, Mecosta County, all the way through this afternoon into the early evening. Hour-by-hour forecast, many of us will dry out within the next hour or two, but those that are closer to US 10, Big Rapids, Reed City, up towards Baldwin, you'll hold on to this snowfall through mid-morning. Then as we go into the afternoon, we then talk about some rainfall that's across the I-94 corridor. So South Haven to Battle Creek, you'll deal with just rain this afternoon before finally the back side of this system arrives later on this evening into tonight. One more burst of a rain-snow mix before finally we dry out and we can enjoy a quiet day tomorrow under some sunshine. So today along the lakeshore, temperatures in the 30s to 40s. We will warm up above freezing. The only exception to that is right here where the winter weather advisory is in place. Temperatures will remain in the 30s, allowing for those slippery spots from the snowfall to last a little bit longer this morning. And then as you head towards Grand Rapids to the south, while we have some snow ongoing right now, we do climb well into the 40s and should melt anything that has fallen this morning pretty quickly. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. So we switch over to some sunshine Tuesday, quiet weather Wednesday and Thursday, and then we do have the opportunity of additional snow Friday into this upcoming weekend.